Something to nothing, I promise I'm coming. I'm setting it up in a blaze. Gluttonous brothers is plotting on me. I'm in a cup with a couple of... I wouldn't bother to bother the one. Running a shot of this bob and I weave. Never forgetting that nothing is free. I've been ahead of them, I'm in the lead. I was a brother with nothing to see. One of the rappers who got a degree. I'm just a brother with nothing to hide. Ready to get in no matter the heights. Give you a little advice. Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found a stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Raptors, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft doors.
He did, B.A., but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the 1 guard. He can play the 2 guard. He can make open shots. He can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
Rose against Van Vliet. And here's Brunson from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. No one near him. Yep, count it. Van Vliet's gotten a second bucket on the night.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Brunson. That one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Randall, the pass to Rose. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there, so tough.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Trent outside, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Trent from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson passes to Rose. Randall with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And here's Brunson from the arc. They grab their own miss. Robinson gets the bucket.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Van Vliet double team. Here's Achiuwa. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Second team foul.
Here's Robinson. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Brunson. Barnes with the rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Barrett. That one goes. Count it.
Now, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Barrett. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's in there. Barrett's gotten his second bucket.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Here's Barnes. Randall with a steal. Here's Barrett. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Trent finds Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. Randall with a steal. Brunson with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And that one's good for Brunson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by New York.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
It's always a party with your North Side crew. Show them some love, fans.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. To the inside. Barnes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. At the line for one.
Barnes, no good on the free throw.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
No good on that one.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. From 12 feet. Here's Achua. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Rose with the bucket.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Van Vliet. There's the 3. Offensive board. Here's Achua. Banked it in off the glass. Achua's got his second basket on the night.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And there it is for him.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
For Toronto, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside Anunoby. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Barrett. No luck on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Robinson against Trent. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Burge, he's checked in for Achua. Fournier's checked in for New York. Timeout called. The Raptors. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Barnes. 14 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Over Barrett. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, Robinson with a block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Reddish is checked in for New York.
Cameron Reddish.
Trent from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by Fournier. And now an 11-point New York lead.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Reddish. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And that one's good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Toppin comes in for Randall.
Next substitution. Isaiah Hartenstein. Obi Toppin.
Here's Toppin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Down low. Here's Young. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Here's Barrett. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrett's got 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Trent outside to the middle. A nice shot by Young.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And now the Raptors on the break. Finished off the break.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Barrett can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Trent for three. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Hartenstein. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Van Vliet with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. An open look for Porter, and it falls all over the rim and in.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Barrett, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Toronto trailing. Outside Porter. Pass to Young. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Van Vliet's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
Here's Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors, Chris Boucher.
Here's Toppin. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
14 foul.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter. And it's Birds, that time on the assist from Boucher.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Fournier. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Shoots from 12, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Here's Barrett. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Birch. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Birch has got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Counted. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Well, the Raptors shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip.
That's already this guy's 2nd foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Fournier with the bucket.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks out in front. They lead by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
a big round of applause.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Chris Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Achua. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Porter in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Derrick Rose.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Achua can't hit.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so here is Toronto. 9-point game. Porter gets the bucket. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
VanVleet, the pass to Porter. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Rose. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look. You have to do and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from VanVleet. The Raptors making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And he makes both free throws. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Rose against VanVleet. Here's Robinson up and in on the layup. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Anunoby. Fires from 14. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Inside. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brunson's got 11.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And he's going for the oop here. Robinson with the block. Can't complete the lob. On the wing, Fournier. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside for Porter. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Fournier. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Raptors ball.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Rose.
R.J. Barrett.
For Toronto, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. The open shot, Van Vliet. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Van Vliet's got 14 points.
Once Fred Van Vliet sees a few go down, this guy understands it's my night. I'm going to keep working.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Give it up once again for your North Side Crew.
The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Porter against Brunson. The shot that time not on target. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And an Obi for 3. They get it again. Barnes nails the baby hook. And it's now only a 1-point Knick lead.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Achua. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Raptors, Precious.
He's off on the second. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Fournier, the pass to Barrett. Can't connect from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Brunson misses.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fournier's got 12 points.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. That's good from Robinson. On the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th assist in this one. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Over Brunson. And Van Vliet again missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Van Vliet's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. Robinson in the post. Achua's there. And here's Brunson from the arc. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Young, he's checked in for Achua. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Here's Barnes. The shot no good. Randall with some nice D. Toppin passes to Fournier. Back to Toppin. Outside Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porter finds Van Vliet. Anunoby against Toppin. Van Vliet, the pass to Young. And he gets it to go. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, finishing through contact is a skill, and Young is showing real grit, powering through the defense.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Randall right side. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And the bucket is good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Young, the pass to Van Vliet. Randall pulls down the board. Well, the Knicks shooting 53% here in the 2nd quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Knick lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And here's Porter outside. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Fournier. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Outside Porter. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Inside, the kick out to Van Vliet. No good. So New York will take it the other way now. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Randall against Anunoby. Here's Barrett. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Toronto calls time here.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
Changes here for the Raptors. Birch, he's checked in for Young. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Porter Jr. Now here's Trent. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Here's Birch. Uses the glass on the layup. Birch has got 8 points.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Toppin's shot is off. And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world, Grant.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
Here's Anunoby. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Pass to Hartenstein. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I like their mindset. Staring at a deficit, they're pounding it inside for high-quality shots.
And the free throw, no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Rose with the bucket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks with the lead. Rose into the lane, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Van Vliet finds Boucher, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
How about that 7-foot wingspan getting put to work by Chris Boucher? Big time.
Toppin's shot is off. Toppin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Trent. The 3 is up. The Knicks with the rebound. Hardenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fournier, the pass to Toppin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this one. Trent outside to the inside. Here's Boucher. And again, Toronto no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Rose. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Derrick Rose. That's his first personal foul. 4th-team foul. At the line for your Raptors, OG Anunoby. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And no luck that time either.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Trent outside with 1 on the clock. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Evan Fournier led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to go up their defense. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Toronto has possession. They trail by 9. Trent finds Barnes. Back to Trent. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Trent's got 10.
The defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Trent's shot is off. And now the Knicks on the break. Shot is good by Barrett. He's got 18.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes. So it's the Knicks now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Knocks down the long J.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Here's Rose. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Barnes.
Thank you.
Barnes has got assist number 7 tonight. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Rose. Here's Robinson. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 11. Trent on the wing, guarded by Barrett. VanVleet misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Boy, there were lots of expectations that accompanied R.J. Barrett coming out of college. That's going to happen when you're the 3rd overall pick.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors Youth Dance Team. Give it up for those big-time moves from your Raptors Little Bar.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the basket by Trent.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Tries a 10-footer. Brunson misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for your Raptors, OG and
that one misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 11 points.
Absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
And the basket by Trent.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Tries a 10-footer and rejected. And he's able to get it back. Chalk up 2 there.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Trent outside. And an Obi for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Trent for 3. He can't get it to go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Randall. Rebound by VanVleet. Toronto shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Anunoby. And too long on the shot.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
It's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to VanVleet. And Again, Toronto no good.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Here's Robinson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Robinson's got 11.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
They get it back. Another shot. Rose can't connect. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Achua passes to Barnes. Off the window. It's good. 11 points in the game.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, a complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anunoby. And a switch here also for New York. Reddish is checked in. Pass to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
Precious Achua picks one up.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Great open look there. And Vliet's got 26 points.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Robinson can't hit. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Down low. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. A sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
The Knicks with the lead. Achua with a steal. Here's Van Vliet. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Canada's best dance team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side Crew. Fans, we need you to jam down right now for your North Side Crew.
checked in for Toronto. And for New York, they're shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Trent outside. The three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Brunson misses. Toronto trailing. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Toronto with another.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Stolen by Young. Van Vliet against Brunson. And the basket by Van Vliet. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Raptors shooting it at 52%. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. All sorts of time. And another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Reddish finds Robinson. Up and over Porter. Robinson can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Porter, the pass to Van Vliet. From 11 feet away. Here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal
Well,
foul.
Thaddeus Young being aggressive. You want him to put it on the defense and force the issue. Nice.
Thaddeus Young taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Now, Thaddeus Young is capable of playing multiple positions. He is an efficient glue guy who always seems to play to his strengths.
Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. So he comes up empty, missing both. Porter. Good work defensively by Randall. Shoots from the baseline. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And Reddish, here we go. And he dunks it down.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And stolen by Brunson. And it's good for 2. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And the basket by Trent.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Brunson. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barrett finds Randall. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Here's Reddish. After the basket by Toronto. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
First one falls. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Birch, he's checked in for Young. And a switch here also for New York. Hartenstein's checked in. Now here's Trent. Give him 20.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
Derrick Rose, he's checked in for New York. Trent hits them both. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Barrett. To the wing on the left. Here's Toppin. And that one good. Toppin's got 8.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Trent with room to shoot. Here's Birch. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here we go. For the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by New York. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Boucher. And counted from 12 feet. Boucher's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you got to get to that in-between game sometimes. Chris Boucher getting to that mid-range jumper.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Trent. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Hartenstein. Porter pulls it in. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Birch. That time on the assist from Trent. He's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Hartenstein. And the layup is good.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. Here's Birch. Deflected. And they're able to recover. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Knicks out in front, leading by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes is out there with Kim Birch. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Rose. Here's Barrett. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And the Knicks with possession. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Brunson. Here's Toppin. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. Here's Van Vliet. He shoots it. They get it back. Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Barnes, it's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Pass to Barnes. Achua with it. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Barrett. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Here's Achua. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
I mean, he's coming off a terrific performance in the last game, and he's still feeling it tonight.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Now here's Van Vliet. Achua can't hit.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Van Vliet misses. For New York, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Barrett. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Toppin against Birch. Toppin passes to Brunson. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 19 points.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Trent outside. From 9 feet. And the shot goes in.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Barnes. The Knicks making their last shot. And another basket for Toronto.
You've got to keep an eye on Scotty Barnes. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy an opportunistic scorer.
A nice shot by Toppin. And the Knicks lead by 10. The Raptors have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Outside Barnes. Shoots from 14. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 19.
See the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And he makes it.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. To the middle. Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Birch. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Barnes against Barrett. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
That free throw no good.
R.J. Barrett's still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Barnes, it's good.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. From the top of the key, that's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 assists now tonight. New York shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Randall, good. Randall's got 21 points in the game.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Robinson, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Outside Anunoby to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Van Vliet's got 38 points.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Now here's Trent. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Trent hits them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
It's Barrett on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one hits the back iron. Toronto shooting it at 52%. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Barrett. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
The free throw drops for Barrett. And for the Raptors, they're shooting very efficiently here late in the game. 61% in the fourth quarter. Trent finds Achua. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance. The Knicks with the lead. Robinson passes to Randall. To the middle. Here's Rose. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
We know Julius Randall can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point New York lead. And here's Van Vliet. Fires for three. Randall pulls down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Rose uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave, credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front. Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now a timeout called by New York.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Your way, fans. Here they are. Your North Side Crew.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is what you love about Fred VanVleet. He knows exactly what his team needs. If you need him to score it, he'll score it. You need him to find a teammate, he will. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
From 12 feet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His second personal foul.
That one's on Rose.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
At the line for
both free throws good from VanVleet. The Knicks shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Here's Brunson. Here's Randle. Lays it up and banks it in. Randle's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Next foul, Jalen Brunson. That's his third personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Brunson. Right side, Robinson. 1:10 left in the fourth. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Line for your Raptors, Fred VanVleet. At the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Julius Randle.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
A line change here for Toronto. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Young. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Don't you love how Thaddeus Young uses his length, gets shots over the contested defense.
Here's McBride. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 10.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
They get the rebound. Pass to Flynn. From deep. The shot comes out. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Randall. That one falls. And now it's a 12-point New York lead.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long and good night, everyone.